Hello, hello. Welcome back to Make and Break, or whatever the heck we call this thing. What do we got going on today? I got a creepy little sock puppet. I got a little picture of a Pikmin wearing a hat. How those things are going to come together, you got me. But we're back into it. It's been a couple of days since I've really done any 3D modeling. So I might be a little on the rusty side, but I'm going to try and shake that off as quick as I can. But if I'm a little weird in the beginning, it's because it's been a little bit since I've done some 3D modeling. But yeah, that's all there is to it. So let's throw some music on. Let's get into it. Oh, perfect music. That worked out really well. Okay, so we'll start with the sock puppet. Sock puppet's got to be the boy. And I think this is a good opportunity to try and learn some new stuff. I'll make Simo proud on this one. Is it loud? It sounds loud to me. I'm gonna turn it down just a little bit. How's that sound? Sound better? That sounds a lot better to me. Ba-dee-dee. So, I'm gonna add myself a single vert. Just right there. We're gonna go into edit and just extrude out this guy. Just like that. And I'm gonna use a modifier I never use. We're gonna use a little bit of a skin modifier. Which doesn't look quite as good as I wanted it to. Well, that's not what I wanted. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna do what I think is best. I think it's gonna be best to make a cylinder and armature it. I think I can make all these little crinkles by doing that too. So, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna go ahead and take my own advice. We tried to do it the fancy way. I don't think the fancy way worked, so we're gonna take it. All right. Okay. That looks about the right dimensions of a sock. Now the problem is, how am I gonna get that little piece off the top like that? I'm gonna try beveling it. I don't know if beveling's gonna work. Oh, I guess I should save it first. Let's call this sock puppet. It's not exactly what I'm making, but that'll be good for now. Okay. We're gonna bevel this. Do a little SZ to bring that up. That feels like a sock to me. That does not feel like a sock to me. Okay, that's probably the distance we want to go for. And honestly, the more I'm looking at this, the more I want more little levels to this. So let's do like maybe a 10. That'll do. Hey, what's up, T? How you doing today? I'm gonna have to sculpt this. How am I? I'm okay. I'm a little sleep deprived. Had not a great night last night for sleeping. But, you know, as life, we move on. Today, we are making something strange. I'm keeping it a little bit vague because I'm hoping it'll come together. My selfishness says that this will come together in the end and it'll look so cool. But who knows? It's always a gamble. Okay. That should be relatively good for a sock. That feels like a sock to me. Let's go back to object mode. Shade it smooth. Let's stretch this guy up. Oh. Scared the heck out of me. New music. Okay, so. Making a sock puppet. Here's where things go really bad. That is just a little bit loud on my end. I thought I compressed the audio for this guy pretty well, but it seemed to not want to work correctly. So let's turn that down just a little bit. Okay, I've made 2 of these guys. And we're gonna go into sculpt. That's not sculpt. We're gonna go into sculpt. It has non-uniform scale. We'll go ahead and do the scale. We'll go back down to sculpt. I'm also gonna do myself a favor and delete this. So that way we're not sculpting a rounded edge at the bottom here. We wanna make sure that we have a really flat part that we're working on. That's gonna help us a lot. Okay, now that we're here, where is my information? Why do I not have tool settings? That's odd. How are the tool settings turned off? That's not how that's supposed to work. Okay, well, I messed up something on Blender, but we'll figure all that out later. I should probably take a note of that, but I'm lazy right now, so I'm not going to. So we'll say detail 12. Take a look at it. That looks great. We'll do XY symmetry, just X symmetry. Okay. That is the beginning of a boy. Now we're gonna go ahead and crease him a mouth. I don't know if this is the most effective way for me to be making a mouth right now, but it feels right. That feels great. That's a sock puppet. You know what? When I made a sock puppet, when I decided to make a sock puppet, I can actually thank T for suggesting sock puppet to me. So shout out to T for the suggestion. But when sock puppet was suggested to me, I was kind of like, this is gonna be the most original thing I've ever made. Now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, this is kind of the same thing I always make. I'm not complaining. Pleased to be making something I'm familiar with, but I'm also kind of like, I thought this was going to be a little bit more on the unique end. Okay, let's get that nice crisp looking mouth up in here. Okay, so I'm gonna have to be a little bit careful with how I try to do this part. It can't be, it should have been more squared off than I was giving myself credit for. I was trying to make something that was like pre the shape, but if we're gonna be sculpting it, the shape has to come from the sculpt itself, not from me trying to do weird stuff. So, let's rethink this. We're gonna do it one more time. We're gonna do it one more time, and we're gonna try and do this very weird. I know there's a tool that'll do this actually perfectly, but I don't know how to make the tool work. So we're not gonna stress the details of that right now. Instead, we're just gonna get into here and start digging down on a mouth. You know what? I kind of like that look. Just a little, like, yeah. Just a little boy. He's kind of cute. He's silly. Does that look like a sock puppet? A little bit. Maybe I would pull out that part just a little bit. And the fact that the crease... Okay, so now we need to make it asymmetrical. I think that'll have a good part to play in this. I think that'll make it look a lot more real. We're gonna make him kind of lumpy. Lumpy is gonna be the name of the game. I think we're gonna go with that. That feels much better. That feels so much better. Okay, that's too much. I said I liked it, but it was too much. This is gonna be the best sock puppet I've ever made. Oh, we messed up the mouth a little bit. Okay, so we're making kind of a weird abomination, but that's everything we've ever made. So it's kind of on brand. Just busy with work. Wanted to say thanks for the pointers. I feel like I've made a pretty good base model for Curly thanks to your tips. Hey, no worries at all. I gotta see it. Do you have it posted on your Discord? I'd love to show it off. That actually feels so nice. That actually feels great. Look at him. The only thing I don't like is that the mouth is not nearly as, like, pushed in as I want it to be. I almost want it to be like an abyss. Like, we want that mouth to be, like, really in there. Oh, wait. I should be using pinch. Still in progress. Gonna try and figure out how to add the hair to the model. I'm telling you, polygon hair is really gonna do it. I know it's gonna be scary to figure that out in the beginning, but I think polygon hair is really gonna do it for you. Okay, so Dynatopo makes this difficult. Okay, so let's do pinch at like a 0.3. There we go. That feels great. Oh, it's a sock puppet. I made a pretty good poly hair strand. I just don't know how, for sure, how to make it look good at a point where it attaches to the head. Yeah, I think that's where you just gotta like let yourself clip things, which was something that took me a bit to like get over. Because you never want to clip stuff. You're always like, I can't clip things. That would make it look bad. But I think you just kind of get over it at some point. It took a lot for me to get over clipping. I'll tell you that. You know what? I'm going to drape this guy over a stone. That's how I'm going to do this. So I think we're like done with the sock puppet part. I got to give him a really nice material, which I'm a little intimidated by, but if I'm not getting uncomfortable by the work I'm working on, then I'm not growing. So I'd rather give myself a challenge than do the easy way or whatever. Do I make a base hair on top of the head and then add strands down, or just add strands till it fills up the head? I would add individual strands to the head so you know how much face you're spilling up instead of making a wig and trying to place it on top of your model, if that's what you're saying. If that's not what you're saying, I don't understand. You know what? I'm going to bring the mouth down a little bit. It's a little 2D for me. And I ain't about that 2D life. We do 3D for a reason here. I'll ask more about it later when I have some time. Yeah, no worries at all. You do, man. Okay, that feels okay. That feels all right. Does it feel great? I don't know if it feels great, but it feels all right. And all right is something I can live with. So now if I take you and I round out some of these guys, and we do another Dynatopo, just to cut that guy out. Now I'm going to go ahead and go into here, crease that, grab just a little bit of a pinchy pinch. Oh, he might look a little too brutal for what I'm going for. He maybe looks a little too scary for this. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that's it. I don't think that's the look right there. Let's bring that up just a little bit. Bring that part up, and then let's go ahead and crease that mouth one more time. Just like that. We're gonna make, ooh, there we go. That is great. That feels perfect. He looks so good. Wow, I got a talent for making sock puppets. Who would have thought? Who would have thunk it? Gotta find grace where you can find it. We all have weird little hidden talents out there, and I guess some of ours make less sense than others. So we're just gonna pinch that edge a little bit more, just to really sell it. And now I can go ahead and shade smooth and say, how does that look? I mean, that looks really good. Does it look a little janky? Like that part right there looks a little janky? Yeah. Am I worried about it? No. Of course not. Why would I be worried about it? He looks great. He actually looks like a sock. So I'll make another copy of this. We can go ahead and delete the original cylinder. I feel confident enough with what I've done here. We're gonna go ahead and call this Puppet Backup. We'll call you Puppet. And now we're gonna do the dirty. We're gonna do the thing that nobody wanted me to do, that I don't want to do, but it must be done. Let's go ahead and get rid of backup. Kind of didn't realize the backup was still on. Hey, what's up, Beryl? How you doing? I am okay. I'm doing monster work as per the norm. When am I not? I mean, that's perfect. That's actually just perfect. That guy leaning over a stone is going to be exactly what you want to see. Doing it okay-ish? What does okay-ish mean? What's got you feeling okay-ish? What keeps you from feeling great-ish? Okay, that is... We just need to get rid of that, like, squared-off curve. We don't want squares. We want this to be really nice and round. So let's round this guy out just a little bit. No square curves here. No square curves in my park. I wonder if there's like there must be like a solidify brush, right? Something that lets me add like a volume to this. Do I care? I mean, you're not gonna see the back of this. Maybe I don't care. I want to try and add a little cuff to it, like the end of a sock, but I'm starting to think that doesn't matter. First semester's coming to a close, a lot of tests lined up. Wait, your first semester's not done yet? When does the school year end for you? That seems odd. Mass multi-res displacement eraser. That's way too technical for me. I don't know what slide relax does. I probably shouldn't get into that too much. So let's go ahead and just call it there. We'll go ahead and do a little bit of RX to bring this guy down even further, and we're gonna put him along a stone. So he's gonna look really cute and silly. I kinda wanna take the mouth and like do a really hard bevel on it, but I don't know. I shouldn't I? I'm going to. Too greedy. Too greedy, too greedy. Be really careful with how we do this. If we do this wrong, we're gonna end up with stuff just like that. You don't want that. You want stuff to look nice and clean, just like that. Add a little bit of a smile to him. Make sure he's cool. Make sure he's the guy you want to hang out with. Pyro. It seems sometime by the end of January. That's a weird school year. Why is it designed like that? Pyro. I have heard that somebody has started streaming The Witcher. I heard through the grapevine that somebody started streaming. How's that going, Pyro? Okay, so that is a little crazy. I like playing The Witcher. Can't complain with that. You always gotta play games that you enjoy. Done. You know what? That's perfect. That is actually the most perfect thing I've ever seen. I completed it pirated version. Now I bought it a long time ago and I replayed it. Hey, there you go. Piracy is a confusing topic, right? Because if piracy leads you to buy the product, it's advertising. I find the modern arguments people have towards piracy to be a little strange. I get that, like, if you're selling a product, you don't want it to be pirated. But if it makes you more money in the long term, which I'm not saying is true, it might not. But if it makes you more money in the long term, who cares, right? Humans are less than everything else? What? Oh, I see. And play with monsters and other races in mind and not humans? True. Summer semester is starting right after. Is it not January right now? What do you mean summer semester is starting right after January? It's winter right now. How can summer semester be starting in winter? That seems crazy. That seems not like a thing. Some people think about summer now. Warm thoughts. I mean, I guess if you live in, like, Australia, right? I don't think anybody here lives in Australia, though. Although, shout out to my Australia peeps if you're here. Alright, let's make buttons. We're gonna make nice little button eyes. I think we did the hard part already. We're done. I'm feeling quite comfortable with it. Bum ba-dum ba-dum ba-dee-bee-dee bum 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 ba-dee-dee boo-doo-boo-dee bum 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 ba-dee-doo-bee-bee-dee ba-dum ba-dee-bee-dee-bee-dee-bee-dee-bee-dee ba-dum ba-dum ba-dum. A new music. There are 2 semesters in a school year. First one ends in winter, so we call it winter semester, and the second one ends in summer. That seems crazy. So we have 3 semesters where I live, and it is summer, fall and winter and spring. So they're called fall, spring, and summer semester because 2 of them share winter. So calling it winter semester doesn't make sense since we share winter semester across 2 of them. You know what? I kind of want flatter looking buttons, so I'm going to remove that. We're going to do this. Or do something more like that. Keep it really nice and simple. Yeah, that looks perfect. Okay, so now we just need 2 little guys going across. I take this little button here. Is it symmetrical? If I look all the way through it, is it symmetrical? It is, pretty much. Cool. So now the question remains, can I just do this? Oh, it's perfect. Oh, it's perfect. Okay, cool. So you get to be turned into a circle. 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 I'm gonna brag. I bought a book with Soviet-age science fiction novels, 1,000 pages of a good read. You bought a book with Soviet-age science fiction novels. So it's like a anthology. It's got a bunch of stuff in it. How does that work? Also, have you read any of them, and can you tell us about them, please? Because I am dying to hear some Soviet-age science fiction. 5 novels? Okay, yeah, it's an anthology. That's cool. Please, please, please tell us about them. Have you read any of them? I didn't? Oh, no. This reminds me, me and a friend of mine in high school, we were just, like, driving around one day. I don't know how we got here. Maybe he had something in mind. Did you hear that? That was weird. I bought it mostly for roadside picnic. True. Me and my friend in high school, we found this bookstore that was going out of business. How we found it, I don't know. I think maybe he had some knowledge or something like that. But we found this bookstore, and every book in there was like 90% off. I mean, everything was super cheap, and they had the weirdest books I'd ever seen in my entire life. So we're like, yeah, let's go grab some books. And me and him bought 2 books, and they're the weirdest books that I have ever read in my life. I think about them very often. He bought a book, which is The Guide to Performing Surgery on Yourself. So chapter 1 is how to give yourself a stitch if you get cut or something, you know, just like stitching your thigh up or something. The last chapter like 20 or however many chapters there are in this book, chapter 20 is how to perform open heart surgery on yourself by setting up an array of mirrors around your bed, and how to specifically keep yourself from bleeding out so that you don't pass out and are unable to keep doing surgery on yourself. So the final chapter of the book is literally how to perform open heart surgery on yourself, which is the coolest thing I've ever experienced. In comparison to that, I got a book about how to disassemble a Fiat 500 from scratch, which I like, big fan of, but not exactly the perform surgery on yourself book. I think that's cool. The idea of people performing surgery on themselves, I think, is very foreign to parts of the world that have like decent healthcare. Not that America has the best healthcare system in the world. I have many complaints about it, but you don't really hear about people performing open heart surgery on themselves. It's not really a thing. But the more I think about it, the more I'm like, that is basically the coolest thing I've ever thought about. Like, imagine being like, yeah, I almost died, and then I performed open heart surgery on myself. What? You're a legend. You're the coolest person ever if that's the case. I can understand USA people wanting to be their own doctors. Yeah, I mean, it is common. The US is... Man. I don't want to say too much because every country has their problems, and there's definitely countries who have it worse than the US, and in no way do I want to draw like comparisons. But some of the stuff we do here in the US is like, really? We hate each other that much? We really dislike each other that much? Just wait till someone with a Fiat 500 makes you mad. The revenge opportunity is ample. True. Very true. I do know how to disassemble a Fiat 500 now. Okay, so that's a sock puppet. Dare I say I did it? He's very cute. Thank you. We're about to start a heist. I can see it. I kind of want to give him nostrils, but I think that's overkill. Can you show it from afar? Yes, I can. How do you feel about a far little guy here? You think it's broken? Oh, no. Okay, that was a feeling. Why does, I thought that was a sound effect as well. Man, why does Twitch stuff keep breaking lately? Twitch has been kind of messy. Thank you for the hydrate. I will do another hydrate since it took me a second. Okay, yeah. Streamlabs is messed up. Here, let me show you. It's showing my profile picture instead of the preview like it normally does. And it's not showing my control. It's not showing control. That's odd. Let's take a look at CloudBot, make sure everything's working. It is, it's on. Commands on. It's just broken. I don't know. I don't know what to say. What a shame. It is broken. Yeah, it is broken. Okay, so now let's make a rock, and then we're gonna do the fine details. I'm gonna do this stuff just as soon as we do a rock. Why did Red hate on your sandwich? I got hated on my sandwich by Red, though. It's not even your sandwich. It's not even Pyro's sandwich. Don't do this to me. It's not your sandwich. Okay, let's go ahead and build out a rock for this guy to sit on. I'm also going to add a plane for the ground. I think I'm good to get rid of you for now. I'll call you Puppet Ref, and let's separate the scene into 2 parts. We'll go ahead and call you Puppet. Puppety bitty bitty. Button I1. Button I2. It wasn't mine, but looked funny enough. Sandwich had ham and after 8 chocolates and ketchup with rosemary. It was a sandwich that had ham and chocolate on white bread. Like, if you told me ham and chocolate is some secret combination that tastes delicious, I'd be like, okay, maybe. But if you put it on white bread, you're not honoring yourself. That ain't real. You're not being real with yourself on that one. Okay, so I just hate ham. Ham is kind of disgusting. So I've been doing a lot of research on World of Warcraft lately. Lo and behold, who's surprised? And I really appreciate the art style World of Warcraft has, so I'm going to try doing a little bit of it. We're going to try some weird madness here today. I have a feeling this could work. So here's what I'm going to do. We're going to generate a rock with relatively smooth faces. And then if I have extra time today, I'll do edge highlighting. If I don't have extra time, then the edge highlighting is implied. But that's how they get away with their low poly stuff, is they use edge highlighting, which I think is a cool strategy. It's interesting to see a game like Overwatch that uses the edge highlighting on high poly models, or relatively high poly models, I should say. That to me is cool. I don't like the taste, and I always get sick when I have it. Yeah, I mean, ham sucks. Ham's not good. You are about the white bread. You are about the white bread, but I dare say ketchup is a greater offender. I'll be the one to say it. Ketchup and ham is a fine combination. If you like ketchup and ham, good for you. I don't hate ketchup and ham. It's ketchup and chocolate. Again, weird. But again, if you told me like ketchup and chocolate's a secret like thing and it's really good actually, I'd be like, okay, maybe. I'm off to do dishes and make some pork. I hope whatever order you choose them works great for you. Thanks for stopping by, Pyro. Go enjoy your day. I'll catch you when I catch you. Ketchup and chocolate. You know, ketchup and chocolate, the classic combination. Okay, that's a fine enough rock for me. The only thing I might add is maybe do that, squish it a little bit. Be back in about 30 minutes. Okay, well you come back with your pork and I'll entertain you. However best I can. You have been warned. Okay, well now I expect a dramatic entry when you come back, so start thinking about how you want to do that. Oh, what a song. Man, so I discovered, okay, so it's no surprise to anybody that I'm a Pokemon fan, kind of. A Pokemon complicated relationship man. And when I look for music, I'm always trying to add Pokemon music to stream. Because I like Pokemon music. I mean, I like Pokemon in general. So I'm like, yeah, the music, sure. And every time I look up the music, I'm always disappointed. I'm always just kind of like, this sucks. This is not what I want. So I kind of gave up on adding Pokemon music to stream. And then the other day, I discovered Soul Silver. And I was like, wait, Soul Silver soundtrack is actually just like a bop. It's actually so good. Proper pork takes about 2 days to marinate and 4 hours to cook, so not today. I like pork in the style of Winnie the Pooh. What are you talking about? Ham is good, but what are you referring to is a slab of meat jelly. Actual ham is good. I hate both good ham and bad ham. Just gonna put that out there. Both hams are bad. Pork with honey? What are we talking about? Pyro, go do your dishes. I don't know what you're saying anymore. Alright. You are not my mother? I could be. I could be. You seen my short shorts? Kind of mother material. Okay, that looks great. Hiss blasphemy. That's a done. That's a done deal right there. Snaps for Clover. Alright, we got a sock puppet on a stone. Let's carry on. I gotta figure out what this scene even is. I'm not sure exactly I know what I'm doing yet. Did I go in with a good plan? No. No, I didn't. I didn't really plan for what I was doing today. Wow, even more Soul Silver music. Am I not on shuffle? I am on shuffle. It's just very random. Okay. Let's call this space. Put all that up there. We'll call this Puppets Rock, because that's what you would name this. That looks so good. Okay, I'm feeling this one. We're gonna have to add some random little rocks to this, but I can live with that. Porous, weird little rocks, too. Okay, so. Here's what we gotta do. I gotta make this a little bit bigger. I gotta bring it forward like that just a little bit. And we gotta build out a grass sort of thing here. If I do my camera work correctly, I could also probably pull out the back of this guy. We only need a little bit. We only need a little bit just for it to go. There we go. Oh, that's gonna be so clean. This is gonna be such a good scene. This is gonna look great. So we're gonna want something like that. So now we grab you, we go SX to bring you wide. That looks fine to me. I'm thinking that's the angle. Let's do that. That feels perfect. Cool. Okay, now, let me go ahead and finalize this just a little bit. We're gonna want to throw on a camera, put the camera right where we're standing. Get pretty low to the ground. Make sure the camera gets a pretty nice view of everything. I'm gonna say that looks good. That seems fine. We'll redo it once we have a little bit of texturing going on, but that looks good. That feels fine to me. Cool. I might decompress this area just a little bit now that I'm not as worried about the distance. So we'll do that. There we go. Nice and easy scene. Yeah, that'll be perfect. And then we'll just grow some brush out here, grow some brush around here. Oh, we're set. Cool. Okay, so the goal now is to make grass. Am I not looking forward to this? I'm not looking forward to this. The hard thing about grass is the way that it looks is really strange. I think we just jump right in. Let's just jump right in. I had a sinking moment where I was like, time to end stream. But no, we're still here. Okay, so here is what we're making. I'm gonna start with you. And if we're being really smart about this, we're gonna go SX. We're gonna add 2 divisions. We're going to merge at center, merge at center. We're gonna cut all the way through you guys. Pull you guys up. Remove any symmetry, which I shouldn't have had turned on by default anyway, but oh well, whoops. We have a leaf. We have a leaf ready to go. So I'm gonna grab it, I'm gonna apply scale. We're gonna go back down. This is it. Honestly, we don't need that much definition. This is gonna look fine just as is. It's a leaf. Done. Took 2 seconds. Pretty swift. We can put auto normal on to get that nice little line there. Take a look at it, make sure it works. It does. Okay, so now the job is easy. I think all I want to do is grab him, look at him with a Y, grab the whole thing, grab it, and put him right on the tip there. Maybe intersect just a little bit. Just like that. And now, if I make myself a cylinder, Hecho. Is it Hecho? Is that how you pronounce it? Hecho, Hecho? Is there a point of reference with which I can remember your name by? Okay, so the H is silent. Echo or Echo? Echo in Mexico? Mark Echo? You got it? Perfect. Echo it is. I'll do my best to remember that. My memory is that of a frog, and frogs have completely average memory, so I have completely average memory. Echo. Echo sounds like a creature from Sonic or something. Where's that from? How did you come up with that? If that's your actual name, I apologize for calling you a creature from Sonic. I kind of don't apologize for it because that is sort of a compliment, whether you take it as one or not. But I guess it's not the nicest thing to say about somebody or not. In Spanish, hecho means made. Made as in like well off, or made as in to creatively make something. Like that guy's got it made, or I made this. Crafted. Got it. Very cool. That's cool. Are you a craftsman then? What does the name mean for you? Why do you use it? Let's do that. That's gonna be our boy right there. Let's apply scale before we do anything, and then we're gonna come in here and we're gonna grab just you. Look at that. Look at the beauty. Oh, she's gorgeous. I couldn't get Echo in Mexico, so I went with Echo in Mexico. True. I don't see anything wrong with that. Okay, so this is where we look at the source material and we say, look how good Nintendo does this. Watch as I totally botch it. Watch as I totally botch this and make it the most ugly thing you've ever seen. It's gonna look so nice. We're gonna use the plane, which will be called Leaf. Well, hello. What would you like us to know about you, Echo? Or Echo, I should say, sorry. It's gonna take me a bit. Let's use object rotation, close enough. Okay. Make sure to think about what you're doing. Uh-oh, this is gonna be tough. This is gonna be difficult. Okay. How on earth am I gonna do this? Why is it not... I've recently started to teach myself how to do art so I could make self-assets for my stream. Oh, you also stream. We got a lot of stream peeps hanging out here. What kind of assets we talking about? Only from time to time? Hey, I mean, that's cool. I think the idea that people stream to quote-unquote, like, make it big or whatever is very illogical. Not a good way to go about living your life. So it's good to see people just hanging out, just doing it the right way. Why are you upside down? Why are you upside down? That doesn't make any sense. Hey, what's up, Simo? Okay, so we're gonna have a little bit of issue here. Mostly my overlay and more recently my PNG tuber. Oh man, we're big on that PNG tuber thing right now. That is the go-to in the world. This is so close to looking right. So close to looking right, but it doesn't. Why are you upside down? And why is it so cramped? I like the PNG tuber since I don't feel bad when my stream is in my PJs. Yeah, totally. I totally understand that. I was wearing short shorts before stream and I decided to change into actual pants because I was feeling weird about it. Okay, so the top of this leaf is going to be a little bit of a trial for us. So let's actually take this. Let's do linear. Actually, we should probably do like a root, I think. And it should be connected only. My quote of the year since 2020 has been, honestly, it all went downhill after I put my pants on. Yeah. There we go. I mean, I see why, like, taking care of yourself and, you know, putting pants on to see your work more seriously is important. But also living in a world where we just hang out in our pajamas all day is not the worst thing I've ever thought of. I kind of love that world. Okay, so it actually got worse, which is wild to me to think about. Why? If we go advanced, and we take rotation, okay, yes, that actually works. Somehow that works. So now I take this, and I go RX. There we go. We've done it. That's real. That feels real. We've done it. We've done it. We've done it. Somehow it has happened. Oh my goodness. So we just need a big old leaf at the top. And then we're set. So let's do 0.25. Oh, I understand. I was making my life actually worse. My bad. There we go. Done. That looks great. Oh my gosh, we've done it. We've actually done it. And you believe it. This crazy person has actually managed to do it on this day. So now I make a copy of you. We make a copy of you, we stick you right on the top. This is gonna end in tears, actually. Now that I'm sitting here and really thinking about this, this is not gonna end well. I mean, it looks good. Don't get me wrong, it looks good. But it does that. Oh, how do I want to fix this? I suppose I want to just bite the bullets. Okay, let's do it. Feeling very lethargic today. I'm feeling like I don't have the energy for this, but I'm gonna power through. I'm gonna prove to myself that I do have the energy for this. I can do this. So, we're going to go into edit mode. We're going to be super smart about how we do this. I'm going to select all this, and then I'm just going to invert my selection. Because I'm clever, and I don't want to do the hard work. We'll add this, assign, you'll be called stim. I will assign a couple more times, deselect selects, we're good. And now I can go into my advanced, grab our vertex groups, density on stim, and we're done. Took a bit of trial and error, but we're here. We have done it. I can take this and actually move this just a little bit. Wow, this is tough. Come on. Ooh. Man, it is just Soul Silver today. We're just doing Soul Silver playlist. Why is that? Does that feel fine? That feels fine enough to me. I say that, but I'm being very picky. Okay, done. Whoa, careful. Let's call that a done deal. That feels fine enough to me. It's close enough that I'm not going to care anymore. So, let's do this. Okay, all right, we got this. So, I should be able to come into here. I should be able to grab a weight paint. Bam-ba-dee-bee-dee. Should be able to do something like this. Let me maybe throw an edit on here. Like that. Make sure the weight is 0 for these guys. There we go. That looks okay. So now I have this, which is going to be called stim. We're going to go into the back here. Grab a new hair, advanced. Probably don't need advanced. Go into object. Make sure it is stim. Make sure stim has the leaves still attached to it. Why does it look so bad? Renders object. Oh no. Oh no. Somebody didn't think this through, and that somebody is me. How do I add hair onto hair? No matter what I do, I have to make this work. No matter what I do, it has to work. So let's go ahead and get rid of you. No matter what I do, it has to work. I see it not working correctly. Okay. If we do a little RX, a little bit of RY to be positive 90 degrees. Now I grab the whole thing and just move it a little bit closer to where that origin point is. Okay, so we have at least some guys. We're gonna add some random variation to them, but otherwise, we got some boys. Should be fine enough for what we're doing. Let's make sure we throw some density on there with that. I'm okay with a couple of them, even though there really shouldn't be any up here, but so be it. We will do advanced. We will do rotation. We will do normals with a little bit of randomize. And a little bit of phase randomize. I mean, it looks pretty good like this. It actually looks really good. Now we just need to get the little babies on there. Which is a shame. I thought it would automatically take. Okay. We're so close to this being done. We're actually really close to this being done. We just have to clutch out this last little bit. So how am I going to clutch it? It looks really good. It actually looks so nice. The only thing that we should probably add is a scoop down back here. But does it really matter? I don't know. Let's go ahead and sculpt it, just see what that does for us. No. Don't do a sculpt. That's not going to be well. Instead, I will grab you, two of you. I'm going to go with a little bit of an EY. Bring you down. Grab both of that, GG it on over, and do a little bit of a bevel to give that a slight edge. That should solve a lot of our worldly problems. Is it a little bit of a flat edge? It is. I might need to do some sort of mapping on that, but we'll get there when we get there. Maybe I'll do like a swell right here to make a little bit of a hilly something or other. I don't know. Welcome back, T. The scene continues on. You know what? I am going to do that. I am 100% just going to grab the whole thing and just do a little bit of a division on it. We're going to go back to our weight paint. We're going to remove a lot of this junk. Maybe I'll add a little tiny amount of something. That's okay for me. I think that looks fine. A little bit of extra. That looks great. I can take this. I can take that for what it's worth. And the rest of that is just dense as can be. Sure, that works. He's so cute chilling on that rock. Yeah, he's just hanging out. He's just a little boy. I've been resisting the urge to sneeze for a little while, so mind me if I feel like I am sniffling a lot. Why is your sock puppet just Balksy? That's not Balksy. I don't think that's fair to Balks. Okay, let's do the sculpt. I'll do a little bit of that. Do a little bit of syncing. That's probably too much. Do a little bit of that. That feels real. That feels good to me. So now we have this guy right where we don't want him. So we're gonna grab you, we're gonna throw a little bit more weight paint on there. Let's go back into edit. I'm gonna dissolve, we're gonna grab you, we're gonna do a nice little bevel across. This'll do. I think we're here. I think we are here. I think that's perfect. That feels real. Feels so good. Okay, perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, so we just got some bigger sort of strands here. Let's grab them and add a little bit more of the scale randomize. Just so we can have some pieces all over the place. Boy, that feels great. That feels really well done. I'm very pleased with what we have here. We just need leaves. Just need leaves on there. Okay. Just add leaves. I'm gonna do the unthinkable. We're gonna go to this boy first. Do the unthinkable thing, and that's we're going to grab you and we're going to maybe apply these leaves. That's not my favorite orientation. Let's get something a little on the high end. Oh, that looks great. That's the one. Nope, those guys are really close together. Man, so close. That one feels good. I'll take you. Okay. So we go into here and we maybe apply. Make instances real. Okay, you know what? It is time to do everyone's favorite segment. We're gonna go online and we're going to read something. Blender. Add hair to hair. Okay, I'm not getting any results that seem good to me, so we're gonna take that back. Soft taco time? Hey, welcome back. Are they pork soft tacos? I'm assuming they must be, right? Okay. We have leaves. We have leaves. Perhaps.gif. Okay, so no, they're not pork soft tacos. What on earth? Why won't you just apply? Why can't I just make you real? Why can't I just make you real? Okay. Blender applying hair. This is not going to work. How to convert a hair particle system into 3D editable objects. There we go. In the modifier panel, click the convert button. Use the convert button. I do not see a convert button. Oh, hello. Okay, it worked. Join. Yes! We're here. Okay, how chaotic is that? Is this going to be the most chaotic scene you've ever seen? I mean, look how good it looks. I'm sure everything's clipping like a madman. Yeah, I already see it clipping. But I don't care. I do not care. This is my scene. I'm going to do whatever I want. We're going to add a really beautiful skybox to this, and this is going to be it. Done. I'm not even sure how you would try and like procedurally stop this from clipping. I guess you'd have to do some sort of like puzzle geonode sort of thing. That seems not fun for business. There we go. I'm gonna say that's good. That feels good enough to me. So, Leaf can get out of the picture. You can get out of the picture. Now we gotta add rocks. Little tiny rocks. Let's do this. Again, a geonode would be really nice here, but it's not my area of expertise. It's not what I'm about to do today, so let's carry on. I'm going to go ahead and throw on 2 subdivisions. We're going to go ahead and do that. Bring you out without using connected. We'll do 1 out like that. There we go. That looks like it'll work. Look at that. A beauty. Look at that beauty. Perfect. Now, should I be doing this rock by itself? Probably not. You know what? I saw an option earlier for something that I was really interested in experimenting with, so I'm going to give it a shot. Let's give it a shot. We'll call this Rock 1. I'm going to get in here and I'm going to add a few rocks. We're going to see what happens. so there's a bigger rock. I mean, the size is really not going to matter once we start, like, messing with this stuff really crazy. You know what? I'm going to leave the rock just like that. I'll leave him just like that. That feels great. That's a great looking rock. Look at that boy. Needs to make him a little bit smaller though. He's a little too big. There we go. I mean, size literally isn't gonna matter. I should stop worrying about size. Let's go ahead and bring them a little closer to this edge so I can still play with them on the ground, but they're not actually showing up in the shot because I don't want them to show up in the shot because they're gonna get weird rotated stuff to them done eventually here. That's a way that you construct a sentence. That little bit right there is definitely kind of gross. I mean, dare I do this? Thank you for being a goose. Thank you for being your very goose. Those feel like two really good rocks. So now, let me add the unrealistic rock. I'm gonna add the rock that nobody wanted, that I want. We're gonna add an icosphere of 1. This is gonna be my rock. This is gonna be my sweet little baby rock. We're gonna add an almost perfectly round boy. Just a little bit off from being perfectly round. And I think this is gonna make it. Yeah, there we go. Just a nice round little boy. We're gonna grab him, maybe go a little squishy. There we go. Done. There's my rocks. There's my rock. That one's good. You... we'll start there. In fact, you'll start a little higher. And you will start pretty high. Okay, done. Let's put them in. So I have all of those set up as rocks. Is this gonna work? So if I add another collection system, we'll call this leaves. We'll call this rocks. It's hair. It's render as collection. The collection is rocks. Oh, it works. It's not as random as I want it to be. But I guess we'll play with that. So let's start with the hair length being set to like a 0.7 and the randomize to get pretty out here. We'll do a 0.9 on that randomize so we can get some really small little stones. Don't want whole collection, that's nuts. And we're gonna add some phasing to them, but we'll get there in just a moment. So first, RY to make sure the stones go down flat. We'll do the same thing to you. Make sure the stones go flat. You are probably good, but I'll do it just because you have a little bit of that weird symmetry to you. You know what? They're too big. We need like way more of them, and they need to be way smaller. So like 0.3. And children, we're gonna interpolate the children, and we're gonna have advanced. Children, interpolated. That is way too many. In fact, I will take this amount and now drop it to like 400, and then we'll interpolate our children. And we're going to want them to clump less. Okay, I kind of like that. That's a cool little feature right there, but we still have some issues. How do I make them not as nuts? Okay, I don't really know what that does. It seems like it's just affecting size. If we lower the amount that there are, I don't see as many of them jumping on top of each other as there was before. So I think that might be the system right there, is to keep it... Yeah, let's do that. That looks good. Cool. Now I can just scale them down just a little bit more. Look at that. Realistically, I should probably just set the scale to like maximum, and then I should take these guys and shrink them down to the sizes I actually like. And that way we'll get like way more intricacy in how deep these guys can get. Now I can take its scale is to 1 and randomize is to 1, so we can get these really small guys. Yeah, that works. Drop that seed. Oh, that looks great. Okay, yeah, I can live with this. This one looks good. This one looks real to me. So let's go ahead and take that, and then we're going to set our rotation and randomize the phase just a little bit so that we get a little bit of weirdness to it. Okay, don't love that. So I'm actually going to bring these back to normal. RY90. Okay, nope, does not work the way you want it to. So instead we will stick to velocity here. That'll be the way we do things. And I think we are done. Okay, we're here. Problem with this is now I got to do the texture work. I'm not looking forward to doing the texture work. So I'm just going to keep in mind what the little sandy sort of texture looks like. I've changed my setup a little bit. I got to be mindful of that. So let's go for it. First things first, we're going to want to do the sock puppets. So a sock puppet is this woven, gross, hairy sort of material. I might add a little bit of fuzz to it, but maybe we'll see about that later. First things first, let's just get him looking right. Okay, so we should probably add a seam on him somewhere and UV this guy. Although if I try and do that, let's look at what our topology looks like. Not happening. So we're gonna do it from scratch. It's gonna end in tears. We all know it. Let's go for it. Whatever. Let's give it a shot. There we go. He's pretty much just a piece of cloth now. Not that bad. I gotta fix that. That looks really weird. Let's do that right now. There we go. A little bit better for you. Okay, so he's a piece of cloth. Now we gotta give him... Boy, this is gonna end in tears. This is gonna end in big tears. If I throw a bump on him, and I give him a wave texture, which is gonna be the appropriate texture assuming you do it correctly, it's just not gonna work. Like, it's correct, but it's not correct. Oh, it's so close to being correct until you get to that cheek right there. It's so close to being right. Let's go ahead and throw a UV on there, and the UV is definitely not going to work. Yeah, because there's no UV data at all. Why have I done it this way? Am I crazy? Am I gonna do this the crazy way? I'm gonna try this. We're gonna do something a little nuts. That's not what I wanted. Okay, so we're gonna call you Puppet Back Up 2. You're good to get lost. Now we have our puppet. Let's go into sculpt. Let's find a good point of symmetry. Yeah. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. We might want to just go into object, check our remeshing tools, see if we can just remesh him. Yeah, we're just gonna get the same problem. Why is that even happening to begin with? Is there any way to fix you? I guess I have to attempt to remesh him, or to do the UVs on him, so here we go. Bob's your uncle. That actually does not look bad. That actually looks pretty good. That actually looks pretty good. Let's give that a shot. For as hopeless of a situation as I was in, that looks fine. So we go over to our rendered view and we take a look and, oh, it actually works. And he actually has like pretty good looking seams on him. Yeah, whatever, I'll take it. You think I'm not gonna take this after everything I just went through? So we'll set that to like 100. And now we have a boy. Does he look a little ugly? Yes. Do I love him? Yes. Do I kind of want to mark a seam across his mouth and down the body? Kind of, but I don't think it's gonna work. So I think we're just gonna take it like that. And I'm hoping I can solve the problem right here and now by doing this. Getting really clever with it. Throwing one more on here. Mix 50-50. Change you to be a Y or maybe a Z. We're not looking bad. Okay, so Z is nothing. It has to be Y. And it has to be maybe an add or a multiply. Might be a linear light, actually. A linear light sounds correct. Boy, he is a little scuffed. Just a little bit of a scuffed lad. Dare I attempt to do this again? I'm going to do it. Smart UV project for 120. 90 is the highest that we can go. Nope, it's gonna have to be 90. Man, if it weren't for all of this random stuff, we'd actually probably be okay. If it weren't for all of this, I think we'd be set. What a shame. Oh well, it's gonna be the best I can do. So we'll take it. Until I actually sit and remesh this guy, that's as good as we're gonna get. So that's a sock puppet done. I'll add little bits of hair to him now that I'm seeing how bad it looks and how much I want to actually make him look good. We're gonna go ahead and give him color ramp 1. We'll keep just color ramp 1 for now. We'll give him a noise. This guy's gonna look good. Save for his terrible looking, like, pattern on his stomach. He's gonna look great. Okay, so we have these big old swashy bits. So we're gonna want that scale to come down. We're gonna wanna do this. Let's do like a 0.3 and a 0.7. Add a little bit of distortion. This could work. That feels ready to work. There's a weird missing seam in here, and I don't know where that's coming from. Don't know what that is. But we'll take it for now. And last but not least, I will go ahead and stretch a little bit of this. There we go, just like that. That's a button. That's a perfect looking button. So now we just need a dark blue and a light blue, and let's get into it. Look at that, gorgeous. Add a little metallic undertone to it. Copy. Look at that. We're gonna add roughness to it. I'm gonna say 0.2 is the minimum. And like 6 is probably the maximum. Based entirely on that. And then clear coat, because all buttons have that weird glossy clear coat sort of thing to them. Oh, that feels so real. I will take this and lower it, or raise it up just a little bit. There we go. That's a button. Specular's probably pretty high. Specular tint is, of course, very high. And that is a button. Done. A really nice looking button. If I were feeling extra crazy, I might throw on a bump right here. Throw color into heights and double check our strength. Make sure strength is really low because it's going to look nuts to begin with. So you're going to want that to be very subtle. Very, very subtle. Barely want it to catch. Look at that. Gorgeous little button. You know what? The more I'm looking at it, the more I kind of think we want to do this. There we go. That works for me. Cool. Done. Next, you get to be Button Eye. Wow, those feel so real. Those buttons feel really there. Compared to everything else, that looks great. Okay, next up, let's do the rocks. So we want to do rock 3 first. And it's going to be this porous little guy, which immediately seems obvious to me how I want to do it. We're going to throw another bump on. We're immediately going to throw a Musgrave on there. Musgrave is going to get super high dimension, super low dimension, super high detail, and then Lacrinicity is going to go out of control. There you go. Now I got a porous rock. That'll do. Now you see a couple of them all over the place. Yeah, that looks great. Now we just got to color it correctly. So immediately it's going to be pretty on the rough side, pretty low on the whole specular end of the spectrum, and it's brown. It's this like dark sandy brown. It's not exactly the way I want it to look. Something is missing here. It's also got some weird little bits to it. Don't love the way that looks. Let's do object settings real quick. Oh, I bet I can scale. Scaling is going to make a huge difference here. There we go. That solved those problems. Okay, that is my rock, kind of. Let's stick with 2, and I'm thinking we do want to up that detail just a little bit. Which brings that guy back, but it's not that prominent. I think I don't care that much. I think what matters more is maybe lowering that down. Boy, it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell what you're even looking at. No, I like the way we had it. It's going back to 1. Okay, so that rock has those little bumpy bits on it, and now I just need to give it a little bit of a darker vibe. Which I'm going to cheat a little bit. I think this is a big cheat, but too bad. That's what I'm doing. We're going to go ahead and throw on a layer weight. As per the norm. Go ahead and throw on a color ramp. Make sure one of the colors is that. I'll keep the other one black for now, just so I can see what I'm doing, but we're going to switch it later. Facing. And that gives it the feeling that we want. And then the only thing I would add after that is maybe a color ramp. And by color ramp, I mean a mix RGB. With a little bit of green. Okay, let's take a look at how this feels to us. We're gonna up that detail. We're gonna up that roughness quite a lot. I add a color ramp here. We go more on one end or the other. We should have really clear divisions between things. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Now I can drop that roughness just a little bit and make it this sort of greeny color. That doesn't look super real to me. That doesn't look right. Something about this looks just so plasticky. We're missing something. Something's wrong here. Let's try and get the color. Oh, that actually looks really nice. If we can get that color correct, we're set. Yep. Let's just get the color right. That looks pretty good. It's a little on the weird end of the spectrum, but it does look good. Weird. Why is it so strange looking? Okay, so that black is definitely the problem right there. We can't have that black. Instead, we're gonna have to drop you down. Perfect. There are parts of it that are just super, super green. Okay, I'll take that. That looks okay. For whatever reason, we decided that only one half of the sketch deserves to have bump. Why is that the case? What the heck is going on with this thing? What? You know what? I think I've had enough of this. Musgraves are so annoying with the way they like to work. Weird. Weird. Alright, I'm sick of Musgraves. I'm so sick of the way they work. They're so weird. Let's use a Voronoi. We can make a Voronoi do a lot of cool stuff for us. Oh, I see it is that time of the day. I see where we are now. Give me just 1 second. Yeah, it's time for a little bunny boy. Okay, so we have bumps, which is kind of what I'm going for, but I need them to be like really pronounced first. And then we're gonna add a texture on top of it that's going to make them look a lot more crazy. T, how you doing today? I mean, it's a cool little something I've made, but it's not what we're going for. You're very tired. I understand that. Gonna take a shower on my next break to try to wake up. There you go. There's a little thinking with portals. Let's see if I can maybe mess this guy up somehow. I don't love the way this rock looks. I wish the Musgrave just worked. I don't get why it didn't work. Like, I genuinely don't understand why it's not working. Let's go back. Let's investigate. You know what? This is a learning moment. I'm going to spend way too long on one single rock, but we're going to learn something today, and that's all we're here for. If we're not here to learn, what are we here to do? Okay, so we got a Musgrave. It's only taking half the data. Why? I don't know. If I switch to generated instead of object. Here for hot girl stuff? Yeah, I'm just here for hot girl stuff. Why? Why are you doing this? Why would height data going into a color ramp change this? It just makes literally no sense. So I'm gonna try something different. That's not what I wanted. I screwed up. We want a range node, and then I will put the bunny ears on. We want map range. There we go. From minimum 0 to maximum 0.1 from minimum... What? Okay, so I've done it. I think the Musgrave is just broken for some reason. Why? You know what? I actually think I know what it is. It makes no sense, though. Yeah, it's this. Why are you like this? Why does it work this way? Bum, bum, bum. Okay, so we have these like rounder bits. Which if I minimize these, we can make these like weird shapes out of them. Which is close enough to what we're trying to do. Did it take a lot of finesse to get here? It sure did. But it is something. And honestly, this little noise to color burn is bad. So I'm gonna take you, switch you to a multiply. I'm gonna put on bunny ears, and I'll be right back. You ever think that your ears have just grown? My ears don't fit in my headphones the way they did a week ago. And I don't know why. I don't know if my headphones shrank or my ears got big or they're shaped different or why, but my headphones don't fit me the way they used to. I've had these things forever, which I suppose is an argument to say, like, if you've had them forever, they're probably about to break. But I've had them for such a long time that it's kind of like, why now, all of a sudden? That looks really good, actually. That shape is perfect. Now I just gotta get the green on here. Now I just gotta get the color right. Hey, Scroopy. Scroopy, didn't you just start streaming? I saw you start stream on Discord. Hello, everybody. Everybody, let me introduce you to my little garden scene with a sock puppet, and we're not going to talk about the UVs because I did a perfect job, and let's not talk about it. But hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How was stream? What'd you make? All right, back to the stone. Let's get him just a little bit dark looking. Nice ears. Thank you. I just put them on. It's one of the channel point rewards. And a nice sock. Thank you. What'd you make? What was today's stream? That feels good. That feels good. That's a good looking rock. Let's add the grass. We want something like an overlay. Please work. Please work. Oh, that looks good. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, that looks good. Done. Done, 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 done. Today we made a blockout armor for a kobold. Oh, is it the same kobold with the iron head? Looks like a Digimon. Same boy. I love him. Big fan of him. Yes. Good. Let me go ahead and give a shout out to you. I think Streamlabs is down, but just in case it works, everybody go check out Scroopy. Streamlabs is down. Man. But the love is there. You know that it's there. Yeah, Pyro's a supporter. I'm excited to see him. Scroopy. Totally off the cusp here. Totally random. There you go. Thank you, Joe. Pyro, you're a supporter of kobolds. Has anybody here heard of Tin Candles? The game Tin Candles. Because I've been on a deep dive of it lately, and I want to play it so bad. I kind of think I want to play it on stream, but who I'm going to play with and how that's going to work and everything is maybe a little not cool. Duck kobolds. Make a duck kobold. You have to do mod things occasionally to justify your status? Absolutely. Tin Candles. Yes, it's 10, the number 10. It is a free play role-playing tabletop game where you light 10 candles in a circle and it's like a nightmare. The world is ending and people have to do their best to survive and preserve things, and there's a very specific narrative that I don't want to spoil for people. But basically you have 10 candles, and as the 10 candles go out, the world ends. So when the last candle goes out, the world ends. It's good. It's cool. I've been looking a lot into it lately, and I'm like, I want to play it so bad. Okay, let's do a river rock. Just a nice, simple river rock. I don't want to do another Musgrave. I'm just going to do a simple little river rock. Starts leaf blower. Mwahaha. Okay, don't get me started on river rocks. And by river rocks, I mean leaf blowers. I hate leaf blowers. I think they're a waste. People just blow leaves onto other people's lawns. What is the point? What is the use in a river rock? You seem like the perfect river, or I keep saying river rock. You seem like the perfect leaf blower user. I could picture you going crazy on a leaf blower. I'm the chainsaw user? That too. That too. Okay, not a bad looking stone. It actually looks almost better than the one I made previously for half the effort, which is a shame to think about. Oh well. Work smarter, not harder. Come on. Okay, so that is that. Bring it down just a little bit. And we're going to push one level. That one's gonna get brought out just like that. Shut Up and Sit Down recommends that game. Then it must be good. I love that. It's a great name for a channel. It's a cool one. It's an interesting game. So one of the things that's really cool about Tin Candles, but also not cool, is players have agency over the world. So at the beginning of each lighting of a candle, or at the beginning of every candle, whatever that means, players get to like determine things about the world, and they can kind of screw you over if you're not paying attention as a DM. How to play that on stream? I would probably just stick my webcam straight down and have people on VC and give it a shot, you know? If there's anything I like doing on stream, it's failing. I embrace failure here on stream quite often. Okay, so I just dropped my lights all over doing that camera thing. Yeah, I've been thinking about doing board games on stream for a while now. It's probably on the dock eventually. Then you are the perfect programmer? Wait, you mean like a real-life board game, not a PC game? Yeah. Absolutely, real life. You play it with actual tin candles, and they burn. Pyro, you're gonna love this. You have 4 character cards. Every character has 4 character cards that represent traits. And in order to solve certain puzzles, you burn your trait and you lose the trait. So you literally put your trait in the fire, burn it, and then it's gone. I think it'd be cool as can be. Four character card says one thing for me. TPK, TPK. True. Yeah, it's a cool game. Anybody who... I recommend people check it out. It's a cool game. It's mostly free from what I understand. Let me look it up. Let's look it up real quick. You know Table Sim got the game? No clue. I don't really play tabletop. Whoa, they updated their website. This is not the website that I've been looking at. Oh, this is the website I've been looking at. Weird. Why do they have such a nice looking... Why is this so nice looking and then this is just like whatever? None of my business, I guess. There you go. So yeah, they have most of the stuff here. How to play is like available to pretty much everybody. You can buy it. How much is it? How much are you? 30 bucks. I don't think you even need to buy it. I think I can do it from scratch, but maybe I would buy it if I was going to stream it. But I think I already like understand the premise of it pretty well, so I don't think it's that important to buy it. Not that you should not buy games, just thinking out loud. There we go. It's $10 for the PDF version. Oh, got it. 30's for the physical. Fair, fair, fair. $10 is not that bad. Joe's working. Joe's on and off today. I could see Joe running as well. Joe has really good DM skills. If there's anybody I trusted as a DM, I would say Joe's probably the one. Joe's got pretty good DMing skills. How about board game for Community Day? True. Joe is a great DM? Yeah, so I've heard. As somebody that usually plays resident DM, I feel confident saying Joe would be a good DM. I'll say I am also a good DM, to that point. Look at that, looks great. How about board games for Community Day? Pyro's really feeling it now. Also, I will be attending Community Day, just so everybody is aware. Okay, you know what? I've fussed around with this rock quite a bit. I'm gonna say it actually looks not that bad. The only difference I'm gonna make is maybe this black can be brought up to like a gray. You're a storyteller? Could imagining you're a good DM? Definitely. When I run tabletop, I almost exclusively do one-shots. I'm a one-shot kind of guy. I love all that stuff. Somebody made Inscription into tabletop sim? That's nuts. You love one-shots? I like one-shots too. The worst thing for me is when campaigns go on for too long. As a DM, I get really overwhelmed and I get bored really easily. So I'm always like, I just want what's ever next. I don't want to keep doing this campaign. I want to move on. So I get upset if I do a campaign and it lasts too long or players kind of dwell in things. So I try to push narratives forward as fast as possible. Yeah, I mean, if I was like Critical Role or if I was some sort of content creator, I could see wanting to make longer content. But just for fun? No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Not for my own enjoyment. Okay, this guy is going to be slate. I have not thought about these rocks quite a bit, but I'm going to actually think about this rock right now. This is going to be slate. And I have a pretty clear idea of how I'm going to be doing this. The color is going to be the hardest part. Scroopy, you seem like somebody that would play games with us. Scroopy, I'm gonna DM you after stream and see how you feel about playing some games with some peeps. If it's a no, it's a no. I won't be offended at all. But you seem cool as can be. Every time I've ever talked to you, I've always been very charmed. I think long campaigns can be really fun with a good group. I honestly love my group. I run 4. I just got overwhelmed so easy. Yeah. Tabletop Sim has got Stardew Valley. Oh no. Okay, so slates. Channel your inner slate. We got the Scroopy Love on today. Maximum Scroopy Love. And Chungus Odyssey. I'm sorry, what is Chungus Odyssey? What does that mean? What is that referring to? What the heck is a Chungus Odyssey? Let's put some B-spline on here and add a little bit of funk. I'm too afraid to download it. Yeah, sounds about right. That's not slate. Slate, slate, slate. How am I gonna make this? How in the world am I gonna make this? I suppose I want to start with maybe something more square. Oh yeah, Splatoon's one of like the vibiest games ever. I am gonna fully admit I am somebody that doesn't really enjoy Splatoon playing, but like the soundtrack and the ambiance and just the way they've built the world, oh, such a big fan. Okay, that's not at all what we want. Distance to edge might give me something, but I kind of feel that this is gonna be gross. Oh, it's actually good. Yeah. That's slate. A few weeks ago, I DM'd a one-shot in style of the movie Alien. Oh. I'm so jealous of that. Okay, Scroopy. If you like horror and you like Alien, I'm gonna share with you the scariest thing I've ever experienced in my life. There is an audiobook on Audible. I'm sure it's on a bunch of different places, but I found it on Audible. It is Alien Out of Shadow, and it is what happens between the events of Alien 1 and Alien 2, which, yes, I know what that sounds like, just you'll experience it when you experience it. And it's an audio play, so it's a bunch of people using, like, just voice acting to pretend that they're in the place. And, oh my god, it is the scariest thing I've ever experienced in my entire life. It tore me to pieces to listen to that audio play. It was so haunting. That sounds Greta? Great. It is great. It is really good. It is really, really scary. I am not somebody that gets scared very easily. When I was growing up, we used to watch open heart surgery videos while eating dinner. I know how delinquent that sounds. It is very delinquent. I grew up with horror movies. I grew up with just normal whatever stuff. And I listened to Alien Out of Shadow in the car in the middle of the day, and it is by far the scariest thing I've ever experienced in my life. It is so frightening. That feels all right. It's not my favorite looking thing in the world. I'll listen to it. I think you'll like it. It really did something for me. I'm not going to say it's like, you know, the most Emmy award-winning thing I've ever experienced, but for what I was expecting going into it, it was the scariest thing I've ever experienced. It really affected me. I still think about it. I still have dreams about it sometimes. I mean, obviously I'm still thinking about it. I'm telling everybody about it. Emmy gets an award? Yeah. The Emmy award-winning Emmy. Emmy, what award do you deserve? What's the award that you deserve most in this world? I love the movie, so I think I'll enjoy it. Yeah. I also really like Alien. The Alien comics are honestly really good and underappreciated. Most often sick award. Oh no. Okay, that feels like Slate. That feels very real. Look at those. 0.25, we'll call it. Look at that. Look how good that looks. Yeah, that feels fine. Now we just gotta color it correctly. Just nail it. Just nail it. All you gotta do is just nail it. This is it. This is it. This is it. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this first try. We're not gonna think about it. That looks so good. Oh my gosh, I did it. Okay. First try. Now we grab you. Just nail it. We might want a little bit of a purple in here. Okay, so you can't be black. You need to be this color, but really dark. Little bit of purple. Just a little bit of purple on there. Really gonna set the tone right. For the one shot, I used a soundboard, and the players would hear starship engines, the alarms, and of course the alien. Also, I liked color changeable lights for ambiance. Oh, that's amazing. I'm mega jealous. Was that IRL? Did you do that like with people in your house? Because that is a treat. Look at that perfect slate. Wow, I am mega jealous of that. To be a fly on the wall in that room. I love that. Okay, I'm gonna tempt fate here for just a moment because I can't control myself. My favorite thing to do with new people, if somebody's never played D&D or anything before, what I really like to do with people is I'll pull out a pack of cards and I will assign random values to those cards, like instances, like a boss fight or discovering some treasure or whatever. I'll just add random values to the cards. And I'll just shuffle them and then lay out branching paths on the table and just let them go. And I find that's a really easy way to get people into D&D. I think that that helps a lot. What? No, I want you to be the primary. I'll probably be going to do another one. You can come if you want. All right, I'll catch a plane and I'll be over. Boy, am I really about to do this? It does look good. You know what? That looks great. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it for what it's worth. You can stay here if you want. Oh, very sweet. The sweetness never ends with Scroopy. If everyone's getting an award, Scroopy gets the nice... I was going to say the nice guy award, but that has a bad connotation that I don't want to be a part of. I don't want to call you a nice guy. I don't think that's very appropriate. Can I come? I'll bring snacks. All right, T wants to come play alien games. Hey. The snacks might be bad by the time we get there, but, you know, we'll deal with that when we get there. Sleep over at Scroopy's. Everybody in chat is invited. I'll bring pretzels and vodka. They never go bad. Do pretzels last forever? I'll supply booze. Pyro's supplying the booze. I don't know what I'm bringing. I make a mean salmon. I make a mean pasta. I make some mean potatoes and broccoli and green beans. So I could cook. We could potluck this. You know what? That's as good as that's gonna be. I'm done thinking about this. I've been thinking about this for way too long. We're done. We're gonna do just like that. We're gonna keep it nice and chill. Done. Make potato. I'll make a potato. Question. Why Caesar do not pirate games? I can make cookies too. I bake the best bread. Why Caesar do not pirate games? Okay, this is a joke. This is a joke waiting to happen. Why did Caesar not pirate games? Something like He Brutus or something. It's got to be some Brutus or some Pompey sort of joke. He would have to burn it on the CD-ROM. CD-ROM. Oh, you get docked 10 points. You get docked 10 points. Yeah, I know. Sorry. I hate to do it to you. You know what? That's done. I'm not sure if you can come anymore. Even Scroopy's cut you out. Okay. The holder of the Nice Award is cutting you out. You're screwed now. Okay. We're done on the stones. Stones are done. I'm done thinking about that. Let's do the leaves, and I'm not looking forward to this. I'm not looking forward to this. This is gonna end in tears. Stem. I'm bringing Molotov cocktails and a lighter. Good luck. Wow, okay. How long have I been streaming? 2.5 hours? It's felt like I've been streaming for 3 years. That escalated quickly? Yeah, that's Pyro for you. Pyro's kind of an escalator. That feels okay to me. Oh, gorgeous. There she is. Look at that. Nice little amount of variation in the setup. Beautiful. I'm a man, not an escalator. He will bring you to the next level. He will bring you to the next level. All right. let's go ahead and cap this thing off. Get a little bit of orange in here, like that. Like a brisky sort of orange. There we go. Done. Look at that. Am I gonna add texture to them? I don't know. Oh, actually, I messed up the stone as well. I gotta rethink the stone. Hold on, come back to you. Let's do that. No clear coat. None of that. Maybe a little bit of metallic-y. Done. Stone is done. Okay. Back to the stem. Stems have clear coat. The clear coat is like a 0.35, I want to say. 0.33, something like that. They have a good amount of sheen. Sheen tint is high. They do not have specular. Never mind, they have specular, not sheen. Speculars are set to 0.5. Roughness is set to like a 0.7. I mean, that feels real. Should I be trying to color them at all? Yeah, let's color them. Okay. Come on. So, we'll go ahead and add a hue saturation in here. Gradient color ramp. So they're gonna have like black bits to them. We're gonna rotate it 90. Something like that. And now we just need this value to not be 0. So we'll set it to like 0.4, something like that. And we'll raise it up. Go. Have to look after my pet mantis? What? What on earth? My man's got a pet mantis. Don't know how to feel about that one. Of course, Pyro likes a pet mantis. No surprise there. I likes what I like and I likes what I do. Why wouldn't I like it? No reason. Just seems very you. That feels very real all of a sudden. That feels great. Wow, this kind of came together, didn't it? This was a nice little scene. Now I just gotta do sand. Which I'm not looking forward to. Looks like a flower. Just got a little bit of a setup. It's sleeping right now? Why do you have a pet mantis? I gotta ask. I must understand the mantis thing. Like a praying mantis? That is wild. Is it an orchard mantis? That's a good question. Is it an orchard mantis? Yes. Hey. I think we're gonna demand pics. Yeah, I was gonna say pics are incoming. Scroopy's on the Discord. Will be demanding pics. Also, what does a mantis look like when it's sleeping? Very important question. I'll put some in DC. Okay, perfect. It's hanging upside down from a leaf. What? Alright, I think it's time that we gave Musgrave another chance. Let's do this. Musgrave, behave yourself. It's definitely not going to work, actually, now that I'm looking at it. This is definitely not going to work. We should 100% be using noise. We should 100% be using noise for this. Although that doesn't look that bad. That doesn't look that bad. I actually don't hate that. Oh, there's a pic. There's a picture, there's a picture. Oh. Got a little mantis. He kind of looks like just fire. He looks like just a little, oh my gosh. There's videos of him. Just attacking something. Attacking a little cricket. Oh my goodness. Somebody has an actual mantis. Oh, it was a fly. I see, I see, I see. You really have a mantis. That is wild. What made you get a mantis? At what point in your life were you like, I would like to own a mantis? Also, do you live with somebody? Because I would love for you to have a girlfriend and to, like, just hear her opinion on having a mantis. Because she's either super cool with it or she's super not cool with it. Your wife? How does she feel about it? Please, I must know. Pyro. How old is your mantis and what is their name? All right, here comes 1,000 questions. Now everybody is curious about this mantis. This is your claim to fame. Answer our riddles 3. Or ostracized you will be. Okay, so now there's swatches of land. What is Mantis's quest? She is like, it's cute, I want to see it consuming the flies. All right, so your wife is goth. So now we know that Scroopy has the perfect wife. And by wife, I mean life, but I also mean wife. Scroopy's really living the dream that everybody wishes they were living. All right, so let's post this on in here. No, we're talking about his wife. Okay. I just understood that Pyro was trying to make a perverted joke. I've now understood the context. Why is there this weird level of abstraction down here. It is in the third larval stage. Wow. Scroopy, you just became like main character material. It's in Discord. There's a bunch of Discord pics. Oh, you need the larval stage. Yes, 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 yes. Let's see what we're working with here. I kind of liked it being brighter. I think we're going to accept a brighter... Look at this palette. Does that feel right? That feels strange to me. Something feels off here. I'm officially hooked now on mantises. Hooked on mantises. You got bugs you need killing? You want a pet that can kill you? Get a mantis. Can literally eat your flesh. Quite good at eating flesh. A mantis. All right, you know what? I'm thinking it's probably the way we've generated this, so I'm going to switch to object type, and hopefully this is going to work. Oh, it's so quiet. Okay, why did that happen? Why, if you apply scale, does it get super jank? She's really active, so it's fun to watch. You're called when you getting out of the skin is called molting, right? We're talking about molting. I believe that's what it is when a bug takes its skin off. Yes, molting. I don't know why there's this weird grid at the bottom. Everything's got a little extra something to it, but this should be fine. I think I'm like kind of done thinking about this scene. I'm not loving the pattern of the earth. I think I want to learn how to do ground textures a little better. But otherwise, I'm feeling pretty confident with what we've made today. If we use a B-spline, we can get maybe a little bit more feeling here. Come on. So mine molted 3 times. That's why it's in the third larval stage. Is there a non-larval stage? When is it not a larva anymore? Like, at what point is it something else? Okay, so we have sort of the beginning. When it can reproduce, does it look the same or does it change its look? It grows in size? Okay, got it. So it doesn't look that different or anything like that. It gets wings? Oh no. That's awesome. That is really kind of crazy to think about. But they don't really fly. They just like glide around, or do they not use them? There we go. That's what I'm looking for. We're gonna want this with like a lot of quality steps. Might even lower it to be kind of smaller than that, 0.05. Let's do 10 and let's drop, where is it? Where was the other one? Path. Steps is gonna be 6. There we go. Now he's a little bit of a fuzzball. They use their wings to scare other bugs and animals away. Got it. So it's an intimidation thing above all else. Okay, we got our man some fuzz. Just a fuzzy little boy. And I need the distance to be even smaller than that because I can't have it going through the eyes like this. We just want like a fuzzy little man. There we go. Just a fuzzy little sock boy. He'll look better in a Cycles render than Eevee, because Eevee doesn't really love what hair looks like, but I think that's pretty much done for him. That's nice, thank you. Very sweet. I kind of want to try and mat it a little bit to make it look like he's been through the mud, but that's way too hard for right now. Everything else looks pretty solid except for the UVs. I hate the UVs and I hate the ground texture. Maybe a thread for the button? So the reference material I was looking at didn't have a thread, but we can try that. I'm not bad at making thread. Let's go for it. If we're looking at the camera angle, yeah, let's go for it. I think it's glued on in the picture. We'll try it. It's not gonna hurt to do it. There's one extra thing I want to add to the scene before I call it done, but I'm a little not wanting to do it right now, so I'm just taking my time. There we go. Little guy. Let's go ahead and post him up on some depth. That'll do. Bum 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 buddy. Alright, so we've tied a knot in Blender before, so I feel confident in my ability to work with strings. Dying Squirtle. Gesundheit, thank you. Thank you, Donka. Is it? Wait, no, it's Bitteschön, right? When you sneeze and somebody says Gesundheit, you're supposed to say Bitteschön, right? Is that correct? I think that's what I was taught. No, Donka was correct? Got it. Hey, thanks, Echo. That feels fine. The perfectionist in me wants to go a little bit further, but this feels fine. Yeah, we'll do. You could say Dankeschön. What is Bitteschön, though? Isn't Bitteschön like you're welcome? I think somebody taught me to say Bitteschön when somebody says Gesundheit, but I guess that's not correct. My German teacher was not the most normal human being I've ever met. Oh, okay. Actually, I got a really good story for everybody, especially the German audience. My German teacher taught us lots of weird stuff. He was not a great teacher. He was just trying to collect a paycheck. He did not care about his job. And one thing that he was adamant on, like he wanted us to know this so bad, and this was so important to him, so on and so forth. He's like, in Germany, when you go through a door, the man has to go through the door first, because in case there's a bear on the other side of the door. And so if there's a bear on the other side of the door, the man has to go through first so he can go defeat the bear before the woman walks through the door. And I was like, that cannot be real. That is not a real thing. That has never been a practice before. It was kind of the best thing I've ever heard. It was very Russian in its execution. We have no bears here. Oh no. I didn't think it was that bad. That's sad. I guess he was just doing what he was doing. He was just collecting a paycheck. Only in the zoo. You don't have bears in Germany? Really? That's surprising. Germany seems like a bear heaven. Good food, countryside. If I was a bear, I'd want to be in Germany. I know more about Switzerland. Okay. I love the idea of like where traditions and stuff come from being based in like survival stuff. I'm actually kind of a big fan of that sort of stuff. I think that's kind of cool. Like, you know, you got to open the door to stop bear attacks. Like, that's a crazy idea, but like could have mattered at some point in the world. Not that what he said is real, but like just that idea of like, oh, the reason we give people a napkin for dinner is because people used to die from dirt, right? Like, I love stuff like that. That's a dumb example because obviously we still do that today, but just stuff like that is very interesting to me. Maybe there are some in Germany, but when not very much. Yeah. There we go. That should be just fine. I see a problem. Do you know why waiters serve wine with a hand on their back? I have no clue. Why is that? I feel like that's a way to like kill people. Like maybe it's a poisoning thing. Oh, it reminds me of the Assassin's Teapot, if anybody's ever experienced that. Really good D&D item if you want to do some crazy D&D stuff. The Assassin's Teapot, while we're waiting on the waiter, is a teapot that has two chambers. And one you fill with tea and one you fill with poison. And there's a thing that you hold with your finger. And if you're holding it, it only pours from the tea side. But if you let go of it, it pours from the tea and the poison side. So what you're supposed to do is pour yourself a thing of tea, take a drink, then pour the poison side, and the person's like, oh, clearly I can't be poisoned because I just watched you drink tea. Clearly I cannot be poisoned from this thing you just drank from, and then they die. In ancient Rome, the slaves got one hand tied to their back to prevent poisoning. Oh, it is the same idea. That makes sense. That makes sense. I thought it might have had something to do with poisoning. It just felt like the right energy. Okay, you know what? That's enough. I've done enough. That's fine. That is a perfectly good looking little tie right there. That looks great. Thank you. Very appreciated. I don't know how I backed my way into being the guy who can do curves correctly, because I was not the guy who could do curves correctly when I first started, but I don't mind being decent at curves. Curves are cool. You can do a lot with them. There we go. That'll be fine. Now, we're just going to cheat, because I don't want to think about it. Simple and efficient, absolutely. I don't want to think about this at all. You know what? That looks bad. Let's not do that. I'll tell you what, I will actually do the hard parts. We'll call this thread. We will actually do this the hard way because I am a sadist, I suppose. There we go. Little bit of like a 4-degree angle. And we're done. If I were being really crazy, which I guess I am for some reason, we would add a B-spline right here. I don't love the way that looks, but I think I have to accept it. I think I have to take it for what it's worth. I mean, you're never gonna see it, so what do I care? But I'm just such a perfectionist with this stuff. So that'll be that, and then you'll also be given thread. And it's done. There's my man. Okay. Okay. We're so close. We're so close to being done. What comes next? I'm gonna do one more thing before I do what comes next because I am procrastinating. What are we in cycles? No, we're in Eevee. Perfect. Alright, let's see what we want. We might want overhang. What is that going to look like for us? It's a little extreme. It's a good sock boy? Thank you. We kind of busted for him. I kind of don't want open sky. That feels okay, but it's not the correct texture. Oh, field is crazy. Do I not have an HDRI that I'm going to enjoy on this thing? Let's go back to overhang. Actually, I have an idea. Here we go, here we go. Let's go to overhang. We're back to this. Let's go ahead and take it and drop it down a little bit. Get him closer to the ground. That does not look very good. He looks so happy. I mean, wait until you see what he's getting. There's a reason he's happy. Make it so that he's in a fish tank? No. That does sound nice, though. I think it has to be this. I was against it, but I think it is this. Yeah, it has to be this. This is it. The ground's not good. I don't love the ground, but we'll get there when we get there. Okay, so final step. Let's go to the internet. To the internet. Looking up soot sprites. We're gonna make just little soot sprites. To the internet. What is that emote? That emote is very good. Okay, I got a challenge for myself. I'm gonna challenge myself for just a moment here. Oh, they're gone. I like that a lot. All right, back to Blendy. Let's go back to this view. Let's go ahead and get rid of you guys. Get rid of you. Okay, here we go. I'm going to attempt something strange. Plane. You're going to be called Sprites. This is going to be very weird. We'll do the constraint later. I'm not going to think about that right now. This is a bad idea, and you shouldn't be doing what I'm doing. Nobody should be doing what I'm doing. What I'm doing is a dumb idea. Yeah, take all the notes. We're still in Eevee, correct? Yes, we are. All right, you're gonna be Soot Sprite. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm just trying to do like a Ghibli something or other. I have a feeling on this one. I have a weird feeling that I can make this work. Alpha to gradient. Hello? Gradient to that, to you, to objects, to quadratic sphere. Sure. think this is how this is going to work. Let me try. Let's just try it. Give it a shot. Give it a shot. Give it a shot. We do a wave coming from sphere. Okay. It's an interesting idea. Okay. Now we throw a mapping node on here and we hope and pray that we got this to work. Nope, does not work. How am I gonna make this work? Man. Oh, I know how to do it. I know how to do it. I got it. I got it. Take that. Okay, check this out. Object to you, and we're going to lower your distortion to like 4. We're gonna do the exact same setup here with a gradient texture. This is gonna work. This is gonna work. Problem solving, baby. This is gonna work. We're gonna do a mix RGB. It's gonna look like a real mess in the beginning here, but we'll make it work eventually. How we're gonna make it work, I don't know yet. I haven't figured that part out yet. Okay, so we're gonna want to darken. We're gonna want to subtract by a lot. In fact, I might even just divide or difference. Come on. You know you want to cut it. Difference. Just cut it. Cut it all the way. No. Darken. Okay, well, I'll worry about that in just a moment. Boom, 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 boom. Give me like 1 million of these. Distribute evenly. This is gonna get out of control. Okay, so we've just made a crosshair, which is not what I want. I actually want this to be kind of random looking. Okay, I see it. I see it. You can be removed. Grab you, pull you down. This is now our factor. This is now this. And now we need you to be white. What? Mix RGB. black and white, and you need to be on black. The brain is having some trouble with this one. We're so close. We're so close to this working. Oh yeah, that'll work. Yeah, that's perfect. Cool. That's done. Done, 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 done. We got it. We're here. So let's add a few more. Distribute evenly. Okay, so now we need to just arrange them in kind of some random patterns so they don't feel nearly as precise as they did before. I could probably set up like a massive grid to do this for me, but I'm not going to do that. That is way too much work. What is the goal here? I forgot. I am making a soot sprite. There is something here. It's a crazy idea, I understand. Susuwatari? Is that what they're called? Is that the official name? Okay, actually, I see how we want to be doing this. Color dodge. Yes. There he is. The Japanese name. This is it. This is gonna work. We're here. We are so close to this working. Now, why is it glowing? That's a little beyond me. Should it be glowing? Should be just a normal color. I feel almost compelled that that looks good, but it definitely doesn't look good. I'm like gonna just go crazy here. 'Cause why not? It works. It works. It works. Yes. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Okay, cool. Let's make sure we get it correct. There's a bit of a missing ingredient here that I have to be careful of. Go. Let's add a little bit of a B-spline so it has a little bit more of a gradual gradient to it. I mean, there he is. That's a soot sprite. I kind of wish I could get the little ends of these hairs to be kind of gnarly, but I don't think I can do that. Don't think I can manage it, which is a shame. That feels very good. Okay. I gotta take it there. I have to say it's done. I have to say it's done. I'm gonna sit here and work on this forever if I don't. That's done. It's a shame the distortion doesn't work. Okay, there we go. Now I grab him and I give him his nice little soot color. Yeah, there we go. We'll give him a little bit of that, a little bit of funk. Just so we can kind of stand out a little bit. Okay. So close. Now. Give him 2 little eyeballs. Wow, this is, I'm really pushing my brain to its furthest extent here. This is me really trying something new here. I think I can do something nuts. Let's get the eyeballs on first. Yeah, I mean, that's all stream is for me, is pushing myself to think on new levels. It's all about the levels. Okay, we're gonna do... This is gonna get out of control. It's like working with Play-Doh. You gotta stretch it out, you gotta get all the colors mixed together, you gotta go crazy, and then you gotta slowly peel back the thing that you actually want. It just takes forever. Do I hear somebody screaming outside my window? I'm pretty sure it's kids playing in the park, but it is concerning. And then it becomes a brown mass. Oh yeah. I mean, if you don't get a brown mass, you haven't done it correctly, right? Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna add a mix RGB with add black top. Oh man, my brain is thinking about this one. You always loved playing with Play-Doh as a kid? Play-Doh's kind of the one. Is this the way I should be doing this? Absolutely not. There we go. Let's do a constant so we can have a really nice looking eye. Oh my god, he's there. Oh my god, we did it. Oh, we did it. Who would have thought? I don't like this guy hanging out over here. Sounds like Crystal Chronicles. It is Magic Pingle, which is a game I really, really like. Or really, really liked as a kid, I should say. I still really like it. It's just, it was like a game that mattered a lot to me when I was a kid. You know, what am I doing? This would be much easier with just a single gradient. Clearly. It's Magic Pingle. Here, I have it. Let me pull it up real quick. It's a game I played a lot. I love it a lot. Very important game from my youth. Influenced a lot of who I am now. It is a PS2 game called Magic Pingle, and you play as this little baby right here. And you make monsters. You like draw your own monsters and they fight. So it's just Pokemon, but you draw the Pokemon you want. And you get like parts, so you can make like weapons and just all sorts of stuff. It's cool. I made the little character on stream a long time ago. Long time ago. There he is. Look at that little boy. What? Bum, 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 bum. All right, here we are. Just using your brain, you make all sorts of stuff. We go 1, -2. We go 2, -1. There he is. Okay, he looks a little sillier like that, so that's the one I'm going for. There's his little eye. Am I gonna give him a mouth? Question, am I gonna give him a mouth? They don't have mouths, so he's not gonna get a mouth. What have I made? He gets no mouth. No mouth for this boy. We're gonna make him a little fuzzier though. A little bit more on the fuzzy side. What time is it in Germany right now? I don't. You're not in Germany, are you? Isn't it very late in Europe right now? Okay, there he is. There's my little boy. Oh, that's not that bad. I thought it'd be later than that. Okay. Am I nuts? Are you East Coast or West Coast? I am an East Coast man. All right. Sorry I have to do this. I'm sorry I have to do this for everybody. I know we're like, hey, look, we're almost done. I'm sorry we're not almost done. I'm sorry I'm the way that I am. I have to do this. I am the Gus Johnson video where he wakes up in the middle of the night as a cat and he has to do the thing. This is me right now. I must do this. Nope, I'm not gonna have any mercy. I refuse. This is gonna get out of control. This is gonna be the craziest node setup. All right. Oh, man. Why am I doing this to myself? Okay, so that one's fine. That one's fine. I like the use of the fish. The fish are good. Okay. Red eyeball. This is it. Here we go. Layer weights. If I can make this work, we're done. We're so done if we can make this work. Color ramp. I think this is going to work just by itself. I think that's it. I think that's it. I think we're done. No? Oh, there he is. I see him. Not what you want to have happen. Not what you want to have happen. Maybe we take you and plug you into the normal. What on earth is happening? I don't understand what is happening. Yeah, I'm a little confused myself. We're getting there. There is logic to this. There it is. Oh, no, 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 no. Come on. Okay, what's supposed to happen is it's supposed to track. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to track this object to this object. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Okay, hey, there we go. 100%. We're here. This is gonna be nuts. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm tracking this generative, which is actually not a generative. I need to use normals. You got this. You got this. It's so close. It's so close to working. Oh, he's so close to working. Please. I have a new idea. I'm gonna cut all this real quick. Cut all these ties. Go back to this ad right here. And let's throw this layer weight into rotation. What is this gonna do for us? Okay, it looks nuts, but it might be perfect. Nope, 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 nope. Looks really bad. Okay, you know what? Screw it. We gave it a shot. I don't want to sit here and waste all my time doing this. That's a done. That's a done deal for me. We did the thing. We did the thing as much as I care to do the thing. So what I was trying to do, for everybody following, is I was trying to set it up so that the pupils would follow us as we moved around. But the setup is, like, insane. It's something that I'm definitely going to solve off-stream, but I'm not about to do it right now. It's way too much. It's not the craziest thing in the world. I know what you could do is throw a color ramp into here, determine the bounds of this here, put in a layer weight. The only problem with that is that the pupils will spend most of their time outside of the eyeball. You could use a double gradient to set a circle within a circle, and then it's moving in 3D, but you're only seeing a 2D plane of it. That's actually a really weird idea. If I did 2 of these bad boys... I'm not gonna do this. I'm just thinking out loud right now. If I quadratic sphere that, and that is the bounds at which this can exist, and I took this and color ramped this, made this smaller, plugged you into here, and set that to black, and set it to something that stops it from overtaking. Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to sit and think about it. Too much thinking for me right now. That's him. That's what he looks like. He looks fine. He looks awesome. Okay, so we got a little event with these boys. So let's put everything back in. Will constraints still work if I turn them into hair? Uh-oh, didn't think. Okay, that one is perfect. So now we need you. Negative 0.25. 0.25, and then y needs to be 0.1, negative 0.1, and 0.1. Negative 0.1. Done. Now we're facing the camera, no problem. Okay, cool. Now we take you and we edit you real quick. Remove this constraints. Yeah, this is kind of the nuttiest little thing I've done in a little while. He looks cute, thank you. Okay, he doesn't like that. So instead of that, we're just going to take him and edit him and make sure he gets off the ground a little bit. Oh, okay. All right. This guy really doesn't want to behave for us. There he is. -2 it is. So let's take up both of you and throw you at -2. There he is. Oh my god, the amount of effort is out of control. Okay. So now let's weight paint this. Oh, I'm over it. Weight paints. Can I have another weight? Weight paint. Weight paint. Can I make a new one? How do I make a new weight paint? New one. There we go. Group 1. Perfect. This is going to be soot sprites. And we're just going to paint a few of them right here. Just a couple of them. Not too many. Just hanging out in front of the sock guy. In fact, I kind of want them to be really close to the camera right here. So now we grab you. We pop on one more. This is going to be called Sprites. It's going to be hair. It's going to render as an object. Object is going to be soot sprites. They're in the ground, which I don't appreciate. They're also not facing the camera. But I did turn this off. Nope. Okay, let's bring this back a little bit. I can fix this. We're gonna want maybe like 26 of them. We're gonna throw them on soot sprites. We're gonna randomize their size just a little bit. They're stacked inside of each other, which is weird. Why is that? Why are they all inside of each other? Tell you what, let's do like 4 of them, and we'll instance them. There you go. That should be more than enough. So if we go into rendered view, we got a whole bunch of them of different sizes. Now I go into here and I make instances real. Uh-oh. Don't want to do that. Not you, not you. Just you. Yeah, this is an uh-oh moment. Oh, perfect. Okay, get rid of you. yes. We've done it. We've done it. Okay. Now, can I link the... Oh, look at that. I love my little demon pog. It's the best. That's the best emote I've ever made. Link instance. No? Uh-oh, this is gonna be annoying. Okay, let's do it. Oh, this is gonna be a pain in the butt. Screw it. I don't see an easy way out of this, so I'm just gonna go for it. I don't see link constraints, so we're gonna just take it. What a waste of time this is. What a strange render that we're going to be making today. I'm just now kind of like stepping outside of myself and thinking like, what have I actually done? And I just made a bunch of soot sprites that are worshipping a sock. Like, I started stream with like, this is going to be totally just a normal stream. And here we are, looking at a real something. Tell you what, you can't even see these guys, so these guys are gone. Delete, delete, delete. Anybody you can't see gets deleted. Some of these guys I might throw into the mix, but for the most part, no. Okay, so that's not the worst thing I've ever seen. I just need to grab a few of these guys and pop them in somewhere. I like him being really close to you. He's maybe a little too close. Pretty close, though. That feels great. Yeah, that's perfect. Cool. Okay, let's throw everything in. I need to grab my plane and turn on. I feel watched, as you should. All right, let's turn both of those on. Okay, so that's the scene right there. This is what we've made today. It looks absurd. Oh, it looks absurd. Okay. I can't believe this is it. I want this guy to be really small. Like standing on this little rock. Oh, they're pretty good the way they sit in front of the flowers and stuff. I mean, that's pretty solid. Well, this has been done today. My goodness, what a stream. What a stream it's been. Let's throw one lighting source on this guy so we can be a little show-offy. My gosh, what have I done? There we go. Let's give it a radius. Where's radius? There you are. That's not what I wanted. I want size. Blend. And the color is going to be a nice little yellow. All right. We're going to go ahead and take a look at cycles real quick just to see if there's any like glaring issues, but I doubt there is. Let's go ahead and up that to like 150. The light's not doing a lot. The light doesn't do that much. Okay, well that's fine. That's gonna be it for now. I think we're done. This is a done. I'm gonna render this out and we're gonna post this on some weird social media stuff somewhere. So that's me done for the day. Thank you for the peeps who hung out. Let me go ahead and send everybody on a raid. Let's go see who we want to invade today. Who is on? We got Ratlord. Haven't seen Ratlord in a little bit. We got Chaos. Hey, no worries at all. I'm gonna send everybody off to Chaos. Go say hi to Chaos for me. I rarely ever get to invade Chaos because they usually stream before me. So we'll go say hi to Chaos. We'll make their day. No raid messages or anything crazy like that. We're just gonna go say hi. You get free channel points for the raid, so it's just a nice way to get some extra little bits. You don't have to stay, you don't have to do anything. Just go give them some love. See what they're up to. With that, I'm out. I'll catch you all on Friday. Peace.